G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom, and we have Azandar here who'd like to have a chat with us.
Greetings! You have a sharp look to you, traveler. My name is Azandar. I'm an arcanist, and I'm hoping we can help each other out. I've decades of esoteric knowledge, a bit of coin, and a convivial attitude. What do you say?
That depends. What do you need help with?
I'd like your help tracking down a former associate of mine. I was attempting to create a relic of great power, and now find my fate frayed, for lack of a better term. I call this relic the Fateweaver Key.
How can your former associate help?
Martina was a brilliant collaborator, and may be able to identify where I went wrong. To find her, we'll need to find a tome, summon a Daedra, and brave the terrors of Apocrypha. What do you say? Join me in an exploration into the unknown?
Alright, Azandar. I hope you find your associate and fix your key.
I'm looking forward to our collaboration. As I said, we'll need a book on Daedra summoning to get us on the right track. Let's convene in the center of Cypher's Midden. Is there anything I can clarify for you before we begin?
Sure. Can you tell me more about what you're trying to do?
That mystic phenomenon I was struggling with, I'm calling them frayed fates. They're echoes from a choice I once made. My work to create the Fateweaver Key has snarled them up. So untidy. If I'm ever to perfect the key, I'll need to unfray my fate.
So we're going to unfray your fate? How are we going to do that?
A good question. I need to reset. Return to the roots of my research to unravel this issue. That's why I'm hoping to find my old colleague. Their name was Martina Abor, a talented researcher, though we've since parted ways.
You want to find Martina? But we're starting by looking for a book?
My hope is that a Daedric consultant, a watcher named Tim, will know where they are. The book will lead us to Tim, you see. Thankfully, the ciphers of the Eye have given me access to their stacks. Ha!
Alright, let's get to it.
The stacks aren't far at all. I'll see you there.
Okay. Thought he was gonna warp out or something.
I'm with you.
So this is the start of another companion. Which, after we complete this quest, I think I'll switch out Sharp as Night for him. We had Sharp as Night up the top. We'll have Apocrypha. Well, we're not really down below, but I keep thinking of it as going down below because of Greymoor.
The search for knowledge begins! Ha! I have no idea where in Orbis to look for my old colleague Martina. But I know she was working with a Daedric consultant, a creature named Tim. If we can summon Tim, we can find Martina.
And we're here to find a book to summon this Tim?
Indubitably, I knew I was right about you. Now, an esteemed elder within the ciphers once summoned forth this Daedra. If we can find the notes from this elder, you and I can summon Tim and engage in parley.
How do we find one book in all of this?
You've never been to the Library of Dusk, I take it. Or the forbidden section of Gwillem University. Dedicated scholars must develop their own search magics. I'll begin the incantation. Just be ready for anything. Apocrypha is full of surprises.
Got it.
Incantus eruditum. Abyssal sea, hear my call. Find the secrets beneath this scroll. The rune form is complete. Follow where it leads.
Right. Sasha steals a lot.
The book we
The
need
master
is
thief.
in that pile. There. A tome show has the text. Get after it. The chase is on.
Stop. Stop, I say. I guess I just gotta follow it. It's not much of a chase though. At this point it's chasing me now. Predestination and Paradox, a treatise.
Excellent work. Ha! That was bracing. Pity the tome will smell like transliminal parasite now. Let's see what it says.
There you go, one book.
Here's the ritual to summon Tem. Easy enough, just a question of the appropriate summoning materials. We'll need expunged tome dust, the talon of a seeker, and black ichor from the spumy pools of Apocrypha.
Where can we find the ritual materials?
Let me mark your map. Seekers tend the flora of the region. Their talons often break off in the resin. And there should be plenty of tome dust scraped from parchment in the cipher's midden expungatory. Try to get some from a Daedric incantation.
What about the ichor?
I'll procure that, worry not. Don't want you to think I'm taking advantage of your assistance. Once you have the dust and talon, we'll meet back up at the ritual site I've marked on your map. What do you say?
Get the talon and tome dust. Meet you at the site. Got it. I'll see you there.
The tome dust should be found in the cipher's midden expungatory, while seekers tend to congregate around those resin plants to the southwest. Easy enough, and soon we'll be talking to Tem.
Right. Why do I have to get this stuff? I don't think he actually needs us at all. I think he's just including us for the fun of it. And he's too lazy to go around and get these little items. We're gonna get up there first. How do I get there? A lot of people coughing around here. Concerning it is. Hey, Nell?
Do be careful. Some of my cohorts dislike the work of the expungatory, but I find it quite soothing, especially after the rigors of field work.
I just read your book on Fate, no I didn't. I'm going to summon Tem to ask it a few questions.
My book on... oh no. I'm guilty of authoring that nonsense, yes. A journeyman effort from several centuries ago. If you have it, please take it with you. It is trash.
What is this place?
This is the expungatory, an important hub in our settlement. Here, palimpsests are recycled for reuse. Scrolls are scraped clean of old sigils, ready to be used again in a new and potent arcane working.
What happens to the old sigils?
The expunged spells are still quite potent, so we hold them for a time to allow their energies to dissipate naturally. If you must, feel free to search the rune piles for your summoning ritual. And let me return to my work.
I will. Thanks. Expunged tome dust?
Beyond sweet oblivion, ensnared within the ruins of my dark love.
What?
Ugh, such drivel in some of these old spells.
Ah. I see, okay. Off we go, find our Seeker Talon. Oh, that's a bit of a drop! That's a bit of a drop! But we're fine. We're absolutely fine. We're always fine. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Past the lurker. Seeker. We seek the Seeker. Past the shell. Prehistoric shells everywhere. A seeker talon found in an apocryphal plant. Still a bit sticky from more sludge. And now we need to go over there and find Azandar. Thought I saw somebody fishing over there, but who would want to fish in that sludge? Speaking of fishing, do you fish? I mean, in this game, do you fish in this game? What do you find? What do you get out of it? Periite's vessel. Other than being under relaxing exercise and activity.
My fate line is my own. Your life is mine. Did you hear? Never mind. Welcome. This should be most illuminating. Ah, my new collaborator. Good to see you again. By Mora's eyes, these frayed fates are becoming increasingly annoying. I look forward to putting them to bed, as it were. Do you have the items we need to summon our Daedric consultant?
I've got the tome dust and talon right here.
Peerless work. Let's see. Here's the ichor. Unpleasant to gather, but I've done worse in my day. Now then, I'll light the fonts and begin the incantation. As we go, I'll need you to offer up the tome dust, talon, and ichor. In that order.
Then you ask the Daedra about your partner?
Just so. With any luck, this Tem can tell us where the whims of fate have led Martina. If this doesn't work, well, I'm sure I'll think of something. But let's hope it works, eh? Onward!
Well, ready when you are.
We light the flames to summon Tem.
Just a second.
The omen of destiny.
Just a second.
Come before us.
Tem is summoned. Ask your questions, make your offerings.
We offer the dust of an ancient spell. I seek the location of my former colleague, Martina Abor.
Present expunged tome dust.
Tem's eyes have seen you, Azandar Alcibiades. You search for one who does not wish to be found.
Recalcitrant, are we? We offer the talon of a seeker. I need Martina to correct an error. Where are they?
You tamper with fate, mortal. Tem sees a darkness approaching, one you have unmoored.
Daedra, I have called, and you must answer. With ichor as payment, I command you. Where can I find Martina Abor?
I shall answer, but not to you, Arcanist. Tem will speak with the one who made the offerings.
The audacity of that creature.
Tem sees you, mortal. Adventures, triumphs that have happened, or may never happen. Speak, and Tem will tell you what you wish to know.
Why didn't you want to talk to Azandar?
The choices of Azandar Alcibiades hang heavy about him, reeking from stains on his hands and his soul. Also, he speaks with a distinct lack of respect for Tem, the omen of destiny.
Right. So, where can we find Martina Abor?
Martina Abor, Arcanist of the Abyssal Sea and Illuminatus of the Threads of Fate, retreated to their sanctum 920 days ago. Seek them within the subrealm known as the Underweave. at a place called the Heart. But beware, mortal.
Beware of what?
The Arcanist you travel with sought to view the paths unwalked, but failed to see where those paths led. In his hubris, he has allowed a thing that should not be, to be. Tem has spoken.
Thanks, Tim.
Questions asked and answered. Farewell, mortals.
All things being equal, that went rather well. It seems we're off to the Underweave. Oh, exciting! The Underweave is a powerful nexus of fated potential in Chroma Incognito. Terribly powerful and terribly dangerous. Sounds just like Martina to set up a lab there. Onward and upward!
You're not worried about Tim's warning?
Am I? No, not particularly. Daedra are strange beasts, you know. Their concept of mortality, time, and danger are very different from our own. Clearly, there have been some unintended consequences, but nothing the two of us can't handle.
Why are you and Martina no longer working together?
We were excellent collaborators. Together we gathered power from across the Daedric realms. But in the end, she had very different goals than I do. If nothing else, damn it, I want to have some fun. Ta!
Do you think Martina will be willing to help you?
Yes, of that I have no doubt. Martina is a consummate professional. Just don't get her started on the transliminal properties of exogenic materials or the writings of Deno Gorath, the Dread Archivist. We'll be there all day.
All right. Let's get to the Underweave. Oh, it's a public dungeon, right. Pabo Dungo. A talkative man named Azandar attempted to craft a magic item in Apocrypha. Now he's plagued by something he calls frayed fates. He wants wants my help to track down an old friend of his and fix his Fateweaver Key. Tim told us that Martina Bohr has a lab of some kind at the Underweave. Azandar wants me to meet him there. So, opportunity for multiple bosses and a sky shard. Around the back here. I guess this would be the entrance. And another quest.
No, no, no! The Master of Secrets will certainly flame me for this.
What's wrong, Ogle?
Ah, have mercy! You've been sent to capture me, haven't you? It was an honest mistake. I'm working to get Hermaeus Mora's fated glyphic back. I promise. Please don't imprison me.
What are you talking about? I'm not here to imprison you.
Oh, fathomless prince, that's a relief. To think I let myself be spooked by a mere mortal. Sorry. You see, I may have accidentally sent a prized possession of my masters-to-be unwoven. I don't suppose you'd help poor Ogle?
What sort of help do you need?
The forges of Underweave are a dangerous place. Ogle was made for watching and studying, not fighting. But you seem resilient. Help me find my master's fated glyphic, and I'll be sure to make it worth your while.
I'll help you.
Wonderful. My master's treasure was mistakenly marked for unweaving, so we must hurry and find it before it's destroyed. My watchling sight should help you navigate Underweave. The entrance is close by. You can take the lead.
Is your watchling sight anything like ghost sight? Use my watchling sight. Alright, into the Underweave.
Over here, mortal. You won't get far without my boon to guide you through Underweave. You should be able to see a magical trace of my master's fated glyphic. We must find it before it's unwoven.
Just a moment.
Not to belabor the obvious, but we'll need to be careful here. We should make haste to the heart of the Underweave and find Martina's sanctum. Onward and upward!
How do we find Martina's sanctum?
The Fateweaver Key is palpitating, pulling me. Off to the east? fascinating. Something in Martina's sanctum must be synergizing with the relic. Let's find that laboratory.
Right, to the heart of the Underweave. But what is your problem, Ogle?
Watch your step as you make your way through Underweave. The guards and administrators won't stand for anyone interrupting their work. And don't get me started on the dangers posed by some of these fates.
What's this boon you placed on me?
Our most dangerous fates are magically tagged. Their presence leaves markers we can follow. We don't want to lose track of a particularly menacious anomaly, after all. My Watchling sight makes it so you can see these markers.
And this will lead us to your master's glyphic?
Absolutely. I've tuned my sight to your mortal senses. You can only see the magical traces specific to my master's glyphic. They should look like blue vapors and smell like a mortal child's tears. Can we get going now?
Alright, I'll follow the path. So, we've got two different quests. Follow the glyphic path. One is all the way over there. Okay, so we'll do this quest first then.
To the heart of the Underweave.
That enchantment of yours has run dry.
What? Hang on a second. Oh, thanks, Sharp. Thanks for letting me know, buddy.
Freshly charged feeling.
He loves it. I wonder what Azandar's quirks are going to be.
Glyphic assemblage. This is where fated glyphics are collected and judged by watchlings such as myself. Try to avoid eye contact as we continue through the Underweave. Not all its attendants are alive as I am.
Over so soon.
What? No. This can't be right. There are so many paths. Why are there so many paths?
I don't know.
Doomed. I'm doomed. We can't possibly find my master's glyphic now.
I'll go keep it together, buddy.
Stupid Ogle, stupid! Master keeps the most dangerous fates down here. Of course it would be difficult to navigate. Numerous paths, endless options. This was a hopeless endeavor from the start. I'm a useless watchling who deserves to be unwoven.
Why is it hopeless?
The Master's fated glyphic could be anywhere. It may have even been fed into one of the Nemesis Looms already. This is it for me, mortal. Cherish the moments you shared with Ogle, because I am not long for this plane.
Is there really no hope of finding it now?
The Nemesis Looms unmake everything. By now, the glyphic's been reduced to unwoven strands, sputtering fragments of a former fate. I just know it. There are too many paths to follow. I need a moment to think, mortal. This is all too much.
Think fast, then.
It's no use. I'm done for. Wait, what is that?
Once a pleasant surprise. I'm actually happy to see you, meddler. My work in the streams has come to fruition.
Thaddeus.
But never mind that. There's more work ahead. Over here, if you please.
Cosma.
Ah, we meet again. Just as I intended. Not because of your bumbling about the plains. You're just in time to help me. I know where the fated glyphic is, so there's no need for that silly boon. Besides, you look ridiculous.
It's good to see you again, Thaddeus. You know about that fated glyphic?
Forces beyond your understanding ordained that I must come into possession of this glyphic. Since Hermaeus Mora rarely lets such a valuable object leave his personal collection, I simply charmed the watchling into misplacing it.
You charmed Oggle into sending the glyphic to be unwoven?
Yes, I deceived the watchling. How morally gray of me. Listen closely. You need me to locate the glyphic for your Daedric friend. However, the Nemesis looms make my presence here tenuous. If you can shut them off, you'll help everyone.
Fine. I'll shut down the Nemesis looms. What are they?
Good! You're always one for action, aren't you? The Nemesis looms are powerful devices that unweave bits of reality. For example, these failed fates. You'll find them contained in the Nulla factory, just ahead, past the cells. I'll meet you there.
Who are you exactly? I know who you are. We last saw him in...
If it's any consolation, Watchling, you performed your role admirably. Now, to the Nemesis looms. It will take the two of us to disable each loom.
My role? I didn't play any role in... Hey! Get back here!
We last saw him in Greymore, I believe. Public dungeon there. When we go down to Blackreach. Oh, boss. And I've got two companions. Look at that. Azandar's fly. Shooting laser beams. He's got the, throwing the triangles out. I'll get him, team. Oh, Sharpest Knight's down. Up you get, buddy. Okay, so... I guess we'll just keep progressing over this way. The looms must be down there, though.
Glad I'm on your side.
Is there a boss down there?
You're going to rest it.
Little jumps, little drops. Loom ahead of us.
Never a dull moment.
Disable that mechanism, and I'll do the same here. That should deactivate the loom.
There is only one role I play, and it's in service to the Prince of Knowledge. How dare you imply otherwise?
Mora's clerk objects. I'm terrified. Come now, meddler. On to the next loom.
Mr. Meddler, that is me. Also errand boy. Occasionally champion. But mostly errand boy.
I can already feel my presence solidifying. Come now, let's shut this one down as well.
A clerk? A clerk? What a wild underestimation of my role.
On the contrary, I couldn't have done this without you. Onwards! The next loom is close by. The next mechanism, please.
Hang on, buddy.
Could be reduced to pitiful strands of temporal dust at any moment now.
Strands of dust? Unlikely. Well, perhaps, but that's not...
You're like a corpse walk between the pages of a book.
This is the final loom. With me, disable the mechanism.
Surprised with the amount of exploration we've done so far, we haven't run into another boss.
My master's fated glyphic is destroyed, then what was the point of all this?
Worry not. With the looms disabled, we need only check the Underweave's trash heap. Onwards, meddler!
The trash heap? Oh, tides, take me away.
This way. Try to throw triangles at me.
You good? Of course you are.
I think I'm good. Alloy, void alloy rivets. I'm gonna have to do a lot of scrying at the end of this. Oh, here's a boss. Lawmaster Trigon. Get him sharp, get him sharp. Oh, we got him, cool.
No. The fated glyphic! It's already been unwoven!
Not ideal, but not unexpected. Meddler, a word, if you please.
Not ideal.
It's unfortunate we couldn't reach the glyphic before its unweaving, but all is not lost. If we work quickly, we should be able to salvage the magics still held within the fractured glyphic. I'll need your assistance once more, of course.
You don't seem very concerned that the glyphic was destroyed.
I took steps to prepare for this possibility. The benefit of shutting down the Nemesis looms was twofold. It allowed me to maintain a more stable presence in this realm, and it unhindered my spell-casting abilities.
So, what's your plan?
We'll take the glyphic's remains to the heart of Underweave. There, I should be able to siphon enough energy to restore it. But be prepared. The heart may be heavily guarded. Bring what's left of the glyphic and meet me there, meddler.
I'll get the glyphic and I'll meet you in the heart of the Underweave.
Let's hurry along, then. The heart of Underweave can be found to the south, on the other side of the courtyard. I'll meet you there. Just wade across the detritus of failed fates and go up the steps. Can't miss it.
Let's grab that first. The unwoven threads of this fated glyphic still thrum with power. It is still warm to the touch.
Well done. Now, out to the courtyard. We'll meet in the heart of Underweave.
Right.
Has a bad feeling about
Oh, don't say that, Ogle. Don't say that, Ogle. Area is clear.
Never a dull moment.
So good that we have two companions here at this point.
Better luck next time. Wait.
I wonder if they'll ever make it.
Good, you found us. Place the fractured glyphic on the altar. There's not a moment to lose.
So we can make a complete team with our companions.
Almost there. A bit further. Quick, grab the glyphic before the entropic bubble collapses.
it's back. My master's fated glyphic is really back.
Bending time really puts a kink in your neck. Let's reconvene outside Underweave. I'm sure this display of temporal magic raised a few alarms.
Yes, yes. Let's leave before the guards come and take Ogle away.
Alright, they are sorted out. Now we've got to find Martina.